Just moving a bit towards the whole disinvestment process, sir, and we as a team must first congratulate you for leading this exceptionally. To understand, of course, on the disinvestment target, which was fixed at about 1.75 lakh crore, it looks very unlikely that it could be achieved, of course, in the next 2 months. By what percentage, if you could give us an idea, are we going to see a shortfall?
See, I think we need to understand that this target of 1.75 lakh crore was fixed last 1st of February. And since then, you know, we had a Delta wave and an Omicron wave. So we have uncertainties which kept on happening during the course of the year. And we had also slowdowns and fast forwards also. As I said, roller coaster. Because, you know, you go forward and then you have a slowdown. I mean, last couple of months, we do had lots of sicknesses among our advisors, our staff and our officers. So, but then I think there are certain things which have carried on. So what will, how many transactions we are able to exactly, conclude will depend upon also going forward, what will be the bidders' attitude, those who are into it. And some of the things that we wanted to close, I think we might be able to close some of them more transactions as well.
Right.
And of course, the biggest one is that LIC IPO, and that one which I think has a total focus currently.
Right, and that has to be my next question, sir, that what is the exact position when it comes to the LIC IPO? There were talks that the prospectus could be filed probably around the budget time. Is that still on track?
Yes, I can't give you exact date, but it's very, very advanced stage, and it's almost done, so to say, and we are just putting some numbers which will flow from the embedded value report, which I believe is in very advanced stages. We had a very big issue of fund bifurcation this time around, because LIC has been maintaining one fund since beginning,
right.
Because of the change in legislation which came into effect from 1st of April. In September, they have done the fund bifurcation, then the accounts have to be bifurcated too. Those have to feed into the EV report. And an EV report then has to go into ADA for approval, and then we can actually put it on in the DRHP, because those are the last link process. Rest everything is just tied up in DRHP.
Right. And on the roadmap, what can we expect? Of course, LIC IPO is one key project, task that you're focusing on. Besides that, do we expect something to close soon?
I think maybe we may have announcement maybe very early also on one of the transactions.
Okay. And so one question on the BPCL, that's seen some kind of lag, but we also understand, like you mentioned, it's because of the two variants of the COVID that had impacted the process of BPCL. Will that pick up in the upcoming fiscal?
Yes, I mean, we are hopeful, because I think, as I said, I said before that BPCL is a very large transaction in terms of equity value that is on offer. There's also an open offer involved there. So in time of amount of resources which are required to close the transaction is pretty large. And I think the bidders have to really organize their sort of money before they can put in a financial bid. So that's where we are, and we are pushing them through our transaction advisor.
Got it. So one last question, I'll put this in Hindi for our larger audience. बहुत एक emotional journey रही है ये DIPAM के लिए, and especially आपके लिए सर, क्योंकि Air India सिर्फ एक normal sale process नहीं था, लेकिन एक larger task execute करने को था. ये emotional भी होगा, practical भी होगा. कैसा लग रहा है ये देखकर कि you have finally reached that day जहां 100% handover हो गया है?
पहले तो मैं ये बताना चाहूँगा कि इसको कार्य को करने में बहुत लोगों ने इंटर मिनिस्टीरियल बेसिस एज अ टीम काम किया है. तो सबसे पहले तो ये टीम की सक्सेस है. मैं इसको टीम इंडिया कहूँगा,
क्योंकि टीम इंडिया फॉर एयर इंडिया.
टीम इंडिया फॉर एयर इंडिया, बिकॉज हमारे बहुत से मंत्रालय इसमें संलिप्त हैं.